If you're good enough, there's a way to the top.
Bass Nation is the foundation of B.A.S.S, the grassroots. The dream was to fish the Bassmaster Classic.
Started fishing ponds with my grandpa when I was young. You know, I was working a 9-to-5 every day of my life. And here I am now, I fish 2 classics.
Without the Bass Nation, there's no way I would be living my dream. There's no way I would be fishing the Elite Tour.
Doesn't matter what age group you are.
I absolutely feel a sense of pride. It's a family.
It truly is the working man's way of getting to the elites.
Probably still the best way to make the Classic.
One of the most important things that Bass Nation taught me was versatility. It's a great learning tool for a lot of the guys that work and the weekend guys. That's your only route. Without Bass Nation, I wouldn't be here today.
Find a club near you at bassmaster.com/nation.
Bass Nation, let me hear ya.
Welcome, Bass Nation of Minnesota. Here it is, the Thorne Brothers Tournament of the Champions. All right, Tess, there we are. All right, now it is day 3. Welcome, Minnesota Bass Nation. I'm Joe Krakowski. It is the Thorne Brothers, of course, Tournament of Champions. It is presented by Country Financial. We've got guys coming in off of the water, and we're lucky to have this overhead. Those fishermen did not today, but of course, sometimes that's good stuff when they're out fishing sometimes, right, Dan? Oh, yeah, it's good. Okay, we want to thank, again, first of all, Thorne Brothers, Country Financial, Prop MD, Blackfish, All-Terrain Tackle, Minn Kota, Humminbird, Arsenal Fishing, Alexandria Tech College, and their college legends, Ellerwood Resort, where we're at right now. You can come check out the weigh-ins here. It's 3 o'clock now. Come on over if you still have time. On the lakeside lawn of Lake Darling. All right, we also want to thank the MG Lures and Douglas and Polk Counties United Way. We are going to get some weigh-ins here as soon as we have the first one. And we are ready to do that right away. And let's start with Dean Weiniger. Come on up here, Dean. Oh, it's Dan. I'm sorry, Dan. It's written out. All right. You can call me Biff if you want. It's Joe, but whatever. All right.
I wasn't listening, but I think you got the last name a little better this time.
Yeah, we did. All right. All right, it's 3 fish. 639. 639. All right, that's our first ones in. Thank you, Dan. First boat 25. We're gonna try to go back the line as we get them coming in. Yeah, his 2-day total is 1471. So we'll see how that goes. All right, also boat 25. Our boater Martin Devere. Come on over, Martin. He's with Gopher Bassmasters. He has a 2-day total of 25.99, 5 fish in. How you feeling? Pretty good. Not a good day. Yeah, not a bad day at all. Look at that. If you can't see it at home, I'll try to make sure I say the weights for you at home so you can hear it there. All right, 1398 for Martin. All right, Kristen's going to be giving me the names all day. All right, Bob Schneider from Stellar Bassmasters. Boat 24. Got a couple fish in there. Rain. Rain. Okay. We have that. Got it. All right. 448. We get something with some size. We'll let you see, okay? Just Nick Madison, Guilfoyle Mafia, come on up here. His 2-day total, 26-18. Got 5 fish in. Come on up here, Nick. You got to see your face.
It went good this morning.
Got it. All right, 1284 went good. I mean, that's not bad. It's not bad. You got the luxury of this. Of course, they don't have that in the boat, right? All right, there it is. All right, Dean Nalemny. How do you do? All right, Central Lakes. He's got a big one in there. All right, we got 1479 his 2-day total. We'll see which one he's got in there. He wants to show us. 780. All right, come on over. You can hang that on the end.
That way?
There we go. Okay, now can you tell us deep, shallow? Shallow. Shallow water? Shallow water, yes, yeah. All right. Got it. We'll get deeper on what they're talking about. Shallow water could be 2 feet. Could be, who knows what's shallow for him. We'll find out. All right. Move right along here. We got Dean Drexler. This is boat 23. So Dean from West Central, come on up here. All right, Dean, how was it out there? How's the bite?
Oh, tough for me. I mean, the weather changed. Everything changed. So I had a hard time.
You had a hard time. You got 5 in there. He has a 2-day total of 26.22. Another 816 coming in. All right. Thanks, Dean. Just a reminder, our top 2-day total was Kobe Koenig from the Aquaholics. He had 36.19 after 2 days. If he caught any fish, that's going to be tough to follow up on, but we'll find out how he did. He'll be the last boat coming in. But again, we got the top 25 boaters, top 25 co-anglers, as they'll be coming in here, and we'll be awarding the top 10 from both divisions today. And as you know, that means they'll be on the state team. Top couple of those will be going on to fish in the regionals, or the top 2 out of those will be going to nationals. So that go into regions. A lot on the line out here. We're fishing on the chain of lakes here in Alexandria area, and they start out right behind me is Lake Darling. We have Lake Carlos, Lake Lahamadou, Lake Geneva, goes into Lake Victoria. So a lot of options. But, of course, the channels into some of those other lakes on the other end are a little tough to get into. So we'll see if any of these guys made it all the way over to the other end of the chain. We're trying to get guys in order here and trying to get the boats in at the same time is what we're attempting to do. And we'll try to find out from some of these guys a little bit more about what they were using to catch fish today. So we'll try to get a little deeper on that, as they are competitors, but they also are good sportsmen, so we'll see what they got with regard to their fish. All right. I think we'll be able to move along here. All right. James Wolverton from the Renegade Bassers All right, what were you catching them on?
Whopper plopper.
Whopper plopper.
I'll take a picture of my big one.
All right, he's gonna get a big one here. He's gonna show us. 781. We'll see what you got in there, James. Whopper plopper. Was it morning, afternoon?
Yeah, afternoon.
Afternoon. That one's been out of the sun for a while. Hiding under a couple of lily pads, or where was it?
No, out in the flat.
Out in the flat. All right. Just enjoying an afternoon swim. All right. 469. Is that what we got locked in? 468 locked in. All right. Nice fish, James. Yeah. The whole meal deal. Now, wouldn't it be interesting if someone watching at home went out and caught this fish next week? Like, that's James's fish. Caught on a whopper plopper. All right. All right, Rich Lindgren from Twin City Bass. Come on up here, Rich. 2-day total for Rich, 26.34. Got anything there you want to stand out with?
No, it was a slow day. Just barely got the limit and made a few upgrades. Tried something new. Didn't really work out.
All right, 964 total for today. What was the something new?
I just tried to fish my strengths today and go all in, and just didn't get any bites, big bites, and didn't work out. I knew I needed a big bag to get to the top 10, and sometimes you got to take some chances.
You'll have to know what his style is, because I don't know what that is. That's a fisherman right there. Kept you a little bit vague. All right, Dan O'Keefe from Prior Lake. Hook setters. Come on up here. Dan's 2-day total, 1506. You got 3 there. No, you got 3. Yeah, you got 3 again. How'd it go?
It was good. Good. We caught a lot of fish. I didn't get any size. I upgraded all day long.
It was a 30 fish limit. You'd been fine. All right. All right. Thanks, Dan. That's boat 21. We're going to go all the way up to 1. And this is Mike Thompson, Metro Hog Hunters. He's got 5 fish in the bag. How'd it go?
Nah, slow. Missed a couple.
Missed a couple. You want to tell us a little about that?
Frog fishing.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Get a little couple splashes out of it, though?
Yes.
All right. All right. Thanks, Mike. What's that? Okay. All right. Tanner Pigeon Albrecht from the Prior Lake Hook Setters. All right. He had a 2-day total of 1509. What do you think you're going to add today?
I don't know. Not amazing.
You want to explain the pigeon?
My uncle's bird, so I got to call pigeon now.
It's not sparrow. I mean, that's all right. Pigeon's got some reason. All right, 819 for you. All right. You'll see him in city parks all over the country. Pigeon. There he is. All right, Matt Pasma from the Lunker Squad. Come on up here, Matt. There you go. It's got a little girth to it, don't it?
It was all right.
Well, at least we're talking 15 something. No, not quite. His 2-day total 26.67. What were you catching him on?
Crowd tube. Really shallow. In the reeds.
You say really? How really shallow?
2 foot or less.
All right. It's like the spawn. Oh, he's going to weigh one out of there. We'll see. You got to show it to them at home. I mean, they wait and they watch. They got to see a fish. The black bags are nice, but there you go. right, 336 on that fish. Soon to be swimming offshore in Lake Darling. The Lunker squad. All right, next up, Nick Blood. Come on up here, Nick. From Holy Family High School. You done with school?
Yeah, all done.
All done. All right. All right, he's got a couple fish in there, 3. And say 2-day total of 15, 12 today.
Probably 3 for 3 pounds. Oh, a little more. Yeah, little guys. Cookie cutters.
All right. Well, it was a good 3 days, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fun.
That's Nick Blood. All right, next up, Joseph Gorman from the Stellar Bassmasters. His 2-day total, 26.73. Come up here, Joseph. Get 5 in. What were you catching them on?
Jigworm. All on a jigworm, so.
What kind of action to it? I mean, what are you doing special?
You know, nothing really. Just letting it sit. Fishing slow. Yeah.
Watching the raindrops off your bill of your hat. Okay. All right. 1301, right? His 2-day total was 26.73. So if you've got a pencil and pad up there, you can do the math on that. Next up, Patrick Stradle from Fat Belly Bassmasters. You got 3 in. How was it, Patrick?
It was a good day. A little bit of redemption from yesterday. Didn't fish clean today. Didn't miss a fish, so we'll take it regardless of what happens here.
All right, 829. That's a nice little bag of fish there. That adds to his 2-day total of 15.16. Get rid of that thing. All right. Corey Brandt, come up here, Corey, from Twin City Bass. Does he have a look in that eye?
No.
Where are you catching him on?
We caught him on a jig, chatterbait, and flipping reeds today. So we did just about everything. Just didn't get a big bite.
All right, 12.11. That adds to his 2-day total of 26.90. You need a math major right here or someone with a calculator. All right, next up, Jonathan. Come on up here from Bass Seekers. Meerbeck?
Meerbeek. Yep.
All right, sorry about that, Bass Seekers. And he had 2-day total of 15.21, adding 5.75. Nice day, Jonathan. Now we're ready. Come on up here, boat 17. This is Thomas Schultz from Central Lakes. Thomas is 5 in, 96.95 is 2-day total. What are you guessing?
11.
Guessing 11. You said 11?
12:30. I'll take that.
All right, 12:30 today. See, one side of his mouth turned up there a little bit. That's good. All right, representing Central Lakes. All right, we get a few more fishermen coming up in here, and we'll see who is going to be number 1. And again, as you're watching at home, what are we at now? We're at boat 17. We got another 16 to go. And our top bass 2-day weight was 36.19 for pro anglers. Our top 2-day total for our co-anglers, if I can turn the page, is 19.36. That's not bad for 6 fish. And as you may have seen yesterday, I'm sure you did, if you were here or if you were watching online, our top fish for the day was Phil Litchue with a 6-pound, 41-ounce bass. Had its own zip code. It's a big fish. Peter, you got anything you want to tell us here?
Sure, yeah. I want to thank everybody for coming out. With all yeah, let me get up here where you can see me. I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching today. And all the folks at home that are watching on live. We got a pretty nice crowd out here today. There's probably, what, 2,000-3,000 people here. I really want to thank the United Way of Douglas and Polk County. This morning, the anglers that did not make today's cut spent the morning over at the United Way stuffing backpacks for kids. We had like 34, 35 anglers that were over there for a few hours, and we did some work for the United Way of Douglas and Polk County for those underprivileged kids. So we really had a good time this morning doing that. So I just want to thank all those anglers. I want to thank the United Way. And actually, being that this is day 3, and Joe Korkowski here, give him a big hand. He's done such a great job for us the last 3 days. So it looks like we are.
Oh, looks like we're out of time.
Yeah,
all right, thanks, Peter. Let's get these guys up. We got more fish you want to see, don't you? That's what you're here for. We're waiting for boat 16. Boat 16. Please enter the building. He's not ready yet. Okay, sorry about that. You're ready. Okay, he's ready. All right, now we're ready. Jason Hartley, come on up. That's you, Jason. All right. 2 fish today, adding your 2-day total of 15-16. 387. All right. 3 days on the water. All right. Thanks, Jason. He's with the Viking Bass Masters. All right. Next up, this guy's eager. David Richardson from Fairmont Bass Seekers. 2-day total of 27.07. Come on up here, David. You're eager to get up here. Is there a reason why?
Not really. Just want to get out of here.
All right. 998. Kind of sounds like I asked my wife if she wanted to get rid of some of her problems. I said, lean into those problems. So she leaned up against me. All right. Tim Spandy from Castaways. 2-day total of 15.26 with his 6 fish. Come on up here. He's got 3 more to add to it. How you doing, Tim?
Good, good.
382. 382. All right. Thanks, Tim. Coming up. All right. Next up, the bird is the word. Brian, come on up here. Prior Lake Hook Setters.
You have to lean on that scale a long ways there.
2-day total 27.20. Short of double digits.
That's more than I thought it was.
All right, 825 on day 3. Anything work throughout the week? I mean, you got this far. Anything work?
No, not really. Just pre-fishing every day.
All right. We're going to keep things going. Next up, 3 more fish from Jason Thomas from the Prior Lake Hook Setters. Jason, a 2-day total of 15.29. Come up here, Jason. You got 3 today. How was it?
It was a lot tougher than the last 2 days, but hopefully we got enough here.
735. That's nice for 3 fish. You go, Jason. Oh. All right, 5 in the bag for Daniel Jensen from the Milfoil Mafia. Come up here, Daniel. Anything work today?
Nothing.
7 pounds, 53 ounce. Okay. That's some nice crappies you got there. As I look back at the guys walking up here, I'm seeing if anyone's got that bluffing look, like they don't want to let on that they got some good size stuff. We just had boat 14 just came in. All right, let's get some more fish up here. We got one from Jake Rooney from Central Lakes. Had a 2-day total of 1530. Now, if it's a 8-pound fish, we're good. Not so much though, huh? Got it. 227. All right. Thanks, Jake, for coming up to Alexandria. All right. And like it's been all day, a little rain, no rain, a little rain. We got more rain out there. Jay Swanson from Prior Lake Hooksetters coming up here. Jay's got 5 more fish. He's flexing his right arm a little bit. That's a nice size bag. Come on up here. Now, Jay, what was working?
Jig all week long.
Pre-fish too?
Yep.
All right, 1273. That adds to his 27.62 after 2 days. All right. Let's see whose 3-day total can get us up into the 40s somewhere. All right. Next up from boat 12 from the Fat Belly Bass Masters, Doug Henneman. Come up here, Doug. He's got 3 more. After 2 days, he had 15.39 pounds of bass. Anything worked today?
Had about 6 to it, I think. Slow day. Caught 2 right away, and then that was it. Then added 1 more, and 2 hours ago. No culling, just my 3. But I got my limit, so it's all good.
Yeah. Anything work?
Everything was on a little orange beaver. Everything. That's all I caught. That's all I caught him on.
All right, 705 adds to his list. So that's not a bad couple of fish there. Good job, Doug. All right, next up from the Prior Lake Hook Setters, Zach Yarns. Again, boat 12. He's got 5 fish. Is it Yarns? All right, we'll make sure I get that right. All right, 27.89 after 2 days. We'll see what he gets after 3 days. Anything work?
Caught most of my fish on a spinnerbait and a dark sleeper.
Got it. All right. 976. Gets in the upper 30s. Again, we're looking for our top 10, both divisions. Mm-hmm. All right. Again, trying to get people in order here. If you're at home watching, it's probably dry there unless you're in the shower. It's kind of an odd thing to do, isn't it? Now, you didn't fish today, did you?
No, I didn't get to.
I mean, you could have fished somewhere. You didn't have to fish.
Yeah, I could have, but I was lazy and slept in.
Okay. Well, you're trying to get your strength back for next time. But come on over here. I mean, do you have any stories from when you were out there that you could tell us?
Well, things didn't go as planned yesterday. I had a spillway I was going to try to get up, and I ended up getting stuck in the sand. And had to turn around and go fish my day 1 spot, and it was pretty beat up.
When you first got out here, okay, so you look at this, you got all those lakes to fish. There's all this, I mean, you go flats, you go, how difficult is it to kind of really look at a lake and go, I'm going to try whatever. How tough is it?
It can be tough. You know, I only got 1 day pre-fishing because I was fishing the team trail, so I was a little behind, so I had to kind of go off my patterns from a few weeks ago when I was here. But, I mean, for 3 days, you can usually go through a lake this size pretty well and figure out the patterns.
All right, it's a little recreation on the chain of lakes, so when you get closer to the weekend, there's a few more jet skis than the average fishing lake, probably. Yeah, okay, all right. Well, yeah. We got more sailboats. Let's talk about Minnetonka, Lake Minnetonka. There's a few sailboats to worry about. Wake boats. Yeah, we got wake, and we have a lot of wake boats out here, but not the last couple of days, and surely not on a rainy day. I don't think they're going to do it then. All right. Thanks again to all the sponsors who have helped make this happen. Thanks to Arrowwood, their staff, and the help they've had making this happen here as well. And as Peter had mentioned earlier, all those fishermen that helped out with Pope and Douglas County's United Way, stuffing bags. And those bags are stuffed with all kinds of school supplies for kids going back to school in a couple of weeks. So it's a great program that they have, and those fishermen helped out, definitely. There's plenty of things going on in the area. We've got the Douglas County Fair going on right now in Alexandria. So there's probably about 35,000 people that come through those gates. So there's plenty of people in this zip code during this week of fishing. A little pause in the action. I'm hoping that we're going to get back to where we need to be. Of course, each of the fish, you got to come in and make sure that the length is long enough to qualify. And as it gets later in the day, some of those lengths get questionable. All right, moving right along. Miles Lausch from Prior Lake Hook Setters coming up here. Miles, he's got 3 more fish. His 2-day total, 1549. Come up here, Miles. Did it go good?
Yeah, it went really great. I mean, I think I'm gonna be around my day 1 or a little more. No, it went great. A little different than all other days, but that's kind of what to expect. So.
All right, 815 for your Miles. That adds to his total. Puts him a little over 23 and some change. All right, we'll keep things going here. We have Sport Smith coming up from Twin Ports Bass Club. 2-day total of 27.98. Sport coming up here. He's with boat 11. How'd it go?
Not so good for me. My boater my co kicked my butt, but it was fun. I mean, it was a good day. It didn't rain all day like they said it would, so can't complain, right? Want to thank everyone who's working. Thanks so much for putting this on for us.
Thank you, Sport. Appreciate it. If you kick your boater's butt, do you have to buy him a beer? Is that how that works? 2 beers. 2 beers, Sport says. All right. Greg, come on up here. Potes. All right, Greg Potes from Twin Ports Bass Club. His 2-day total, 1581. You got 3 more here. How did it feel, Greg?
Slow.
Okay. We'll see how slow. We went 505 on that. All right, well, we got some fish. All right. Tried to read his hat both days he's been up here, but I'm trying to figure out what we got here. Is that something you can say on the air? You took my okay. You'll have to get up close and personal. You can read his hat yourself. All right, we got Corey Weiss coming up here from the Fat Belly Bassmasters. He's got a good seamed hat there, so a little baseball on the mind. All right, you got 3 in there. You got 2-day total of 28.15. 6:31 today.
Yep. Hey, they always say do what got you here, which led to a stubborn spell. So had the bites we needed, just couldn't capitalize.
All right, thanks for being here, Corey. Again, he's from Fat Belly Bassmasters. We're hoping to get you some fish that you can see. Some little girth to them. All right, let's do it. We have Brian Anderson from the Lunker Squad. Brian's going to come up. He's got 3 fish. Come on up here, Brian. All right. What worked and what didn't?
We flipped all day. So, shallow.
All right, he's flipping 622. Adds to his 1597. Getting him around that 22 pounds. All right, boater 9. It is Lance Jensen, Fat Belly Bassmasters. Lance had a nice fish on day 1. Any nice fish on day 3?
The last 2 were way better than what was in there. I'll be damned.
I thought it was like, hey, all right, 12.97. There you go, Lance. All right. That gets him over 40. Let's see if that's enough in the top 10. All right. Evan Dolly from the Metro Hog Hunters. Come on up here. He's got 3 fish. All right, here's Evan. Evan, come on up here. Did you find any hogs today?
No.
Still hunting?
Yep, still hunting.
What was the challenge for you?
Just couldn't catch any big fish. All of our fish are about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. Yeah.
541 for you today. All right, thanks, Evan. All right. We're up to boat 8. Moving right along. Justin Schneider from West Central Bassmasters. Come on up here, Justin. Look at that. He's got some speed to him. You got 5 fish in there. Come on here, Justin. You got a few in there. How'd it go?
We'll see in a second.
Or 3 seconds. All right, 1264. That adds to his 30 point. All right, so he's into that low 40 range, 42 plus. What will it take? What will it take to win top honors? Father, son. All right, we got Scott Schneider coming up here, West Central Bassmasters coming up here. He's got 3 fish. Oh, all right, Scott, come up here. All right, your son got 12 something, and you with 3 fish. How'd you do?
Not very good.
Did you learn his fishing from you?
No.
Did you learn anything from him?
Yes. That and a grandson.
Oh, you got a grandson. 3 generations of bassin. Nice. Is that what we call it? Bassin? Is that all right?
Yep.
Good. All right. Thanks, Scott. Good job. West Central. All right. More fish. We got boat 7 coming up here. Justin Hill from the Lunker Squad. Come on up here, Justin. Justin was over that 30 mark after 2 days, 30.31. He's got 5 more. What do you think?
Not good today.
All right, 1063. He's over that 40 mark. We got about 6 more boats to go. Getting that top 10, be on the team. We're thinking right about 40 is probably the cut, but we're not quite sure. We got a few guys over 40. All right, now we got coming up from boat 6, George Cavers. Come on up here, George, from Twin City Bass. George has 3 more. Representing all the 16-year-olds in America is George. Ladies and gentlemen, from Twin City Bass. How'd it go, George?
It was tough. Only got a couple bites today, but the ones I got were good.
Well, you just got to get 3 good bites, right? 862. Nice one there, George. Yeah, his 2-day total was 1701. And add that 8 on that. He's in that mid-25, around that range there. All right, Dan Fabiano from Lunker Squad coming up here. Dan's got 30.92. You got any big one in there you want to know?
One big one. 389 smallmouth. So where we at? That's what my scale said today. So awesome.
All right, 1255. All right, so he's we're going to show it when you take it out. Show it.
Well, I already have a bigger one for tiebreaker. So. Oh, all right.
Yeah, I just show it off. Yeah, that's a nice fish right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they're going after. You put 5 of those in the boat. Holy smokes. The world's round in, isn't it? All right. That's water. That's a fish. Splashed all over me, right in my eyes.
Where am I at?
All right. So we got a number of guys in the 40s right now. So that's kind of seems like the benchmark to kind of get up. Got to get up in the 40s at least. Yeah, we got a few more fish in. We got 5 more boats to weigh in, so 10 more fishermen. Some lively fish. That's good to see. Of course, they'll be releasing those fish back out into Lake Darling in a few minutes. Right after they get out of here, Logan Stenser to come up here from Renegade Bassers. This is Logan. He's got 3 more fish. His 2-day total of 1722. So we're averaging a little over 8. What do you got today?
Three are all right ones. I mean, I don't know. They're three, so that's all that matters.
765. He's right around that 25 pounds for 3 days. 9 fish. Do the math, divide by whatever, take it times pi, and carry the one. All right, Brian Bengtson. Come on up here, Brian. Brian's from Twin City Bass. He's got 5 more fishes. 2-day total, 31.15. Coming up here, Brian. How did it feel? Good?
Yeah. I mean, I weighed a 2-pounder, which is frustrating, but hopefully we'll have enough to make the team. But stubbed my toe yesterday, but I'm appreciative of that today. The weather was insane today, up and down, hot and cold, raining.
All right, 1392. 1392 on top of that 31.15. So again, in the mid 40s. That is a good 3 bags full. And then there's kind of some kind of a nursery rhyme with 3 bags full. Yeah. Well, you haven't heard that one, Dan? Well, it's nice. It's getting nice out now. Of course, there's a couple clouds. All it takes is one angry cloud to pass over with something on its mind. If you haven't had a chance to come fish up here, we've had a lot of different tournaments come through here. Walleye fishermen. I know it's a swear word on this channel, but a lot of those folks. And a few folks come up here for some muskie fishing, and there's plenty of panfish. If you have bass, you've got panfish. All right, I see smiles in the line. We got 4 more boats to go, 8 more fishermen. Yeah. All right, we'll get them up into the tanks. We're looking for boat number 4 as soon as we get them up here. All right. There's a lot of smack talk in the line back there, I think. Oh, there's a nice smallie, it looks like. I'm looking right. It's looking through a black bag from a long distance away. All right. We'll get the boat 4.
Now, Barry here, this co-angler that's coming up, he plays first for Minnesota Bass Nation at regional, so he's headed to nationals in November.
Okay. All right. All right, so we're going to see when boat 3 gets up here, we'll talk a little bit more about those guys, if I remember it all right, because I'm learning just like some of you make me learn. All right, Todd Seeger, come up here from the Stellar Bass Masters, come all the way up. He's got 3 more fish. His 2-day total, 1745. You got 3 more in there, Todd. Did it go good?
I got all of them early, 8:30 this morning, and couldn't call anything bigger than that. Tough day.
Got it. 714. 714 on top of 1745. Gets you right in that 24.5. Not bad, not bad. All right, Daniel Welsh from the Elko Eliminators. He's got 5 more. Let's see what Daniel's got. All right, Daniel, coming up here. What worked? What was working for you?
Weightless Cinco.
Weightless Cinco.
Yeah, that's it.
You ever fish a weightless Cinco on Cinco de Mayo?
No.
A little too early for bass fishing, wouldn't it? All right, 1182. That adds to his 3149. Again, we got a lot of guys locked in right around that 45 range. We'll see how it all comes together. Perry C, come on up here, Perry. Perry's on the state team. He's heading to nationals. How's that? Come on up here, Perry. When's nationals? How soon is that?
I guess November.
Probably not up here in Minnesota.
Alabama.
Alabama. All right. 10, 12. 10, 12. Woo! Yeah. Adds to his 1752, 10, 12 for 3 fish. That's pretty darn nice there, Perry. See why he's on that state team. All right, let's see some fish. I don't believe him. Are those actually fish in there? We want to see them. This is Steve talking, right? I blame it on him for guys in line. But that's kind of the reward for tuning in, is seeing some of these fish. There's a couple of nice fish right there. How about that? How about that? Good looking. bag of fish. That's just 3. All right. That's Barry C. from Zumbro Valley. All right. His boater, number 3, Twin Ports Bass Club, Eric Ritter. Come on up here, Eric. Saw Eric smiling since he got off the dock, so let's see if it's worth it. 31.68 is what you had. What do you get today, you think?
I left a lot of big fish in the lake today. Pretty painful, but grateful for what I got, the bites I got. Great partner, Perry. Caught a lot of nice fish today, so it was a fun day.
All right, 13.22. Add that to your 31.68. So again, right around 45. We might have a 46. I didn't do the math well on some of those. 45, 46. It's going to get down to ounces, definitely. All right, just like that, we've got Sam Summernes from Elko Eliminators. Come on up here, Sam. You got 2 more fish in there. Are they healthy fish?
No, kind of choked today. Slipped up, but we'll see. Hopefully we can make the cut.
388 or 383, something like that. He had 18, 19 going into that. So that puts him at right around. What do you say what was the last number? Oh, okay, 3. All right, that'll make it tough. All right, next up, Ross Olson. Boat number 2. He had a 2-day total of 34.39. He's with Central Lakes. He got 5 more. Do you feel confident, Ross?
It was a little tougher today, but managed to get 5 anyway. So yeah, better than I thought.
All right, 13.25. If I have it right, I think that's around 47. That looks pretty close to the top, if not the top. And he's with boat 2. We'll see what boat 47.64 so far. And we got a nice fish right there from Ross. He's going to weigh that one. I'm guessing 4.1. I'm not going to go to the fair to weigh people. All right. What was that, 448? Something like that? 447. It's a nice size fish, Ross. Yeah, so he's over 47 pounds. If I'm not mistaken, that could be tops so far, but we do have Matt Pluth. Matt's with Milfoil Mafia. Come up here, Matt's. He's co-boater with Boat 1. His 1-day or 2-day total, come on up here. So he had 2-day total of 1936. You pretty much had to catch 3 decent 3s or something.
Yeah, I got 3, but they're not good ones. It's hard to tough to fish behind a vacuum.
Oh, really? Okay. You're not saying he starts with an S and ends with a S. Does he? Okay. All right. He's a hammer. All right. All right. What did we get those 3 fish? 561. 561 on top of 1936. All right, here, our top angler from the last 2 days. We'll get him up here, and that is, of course, Kobe Koenig. He's with the Aquaholics up there on the North Shore. He has a 2-day total of 36.19, and I saw that Dan was flexing. Come on up here, Kobe. Yeah, because this bag of fish. 1837 on top of 3619. I think we're looking at some guy who's bringing home the hardware. All right. What was going on today, Cody?
Oh boy, bit tougher day today.
Yeah, really.
No, I don't know what the weather did last night to him, but it wasn't quite as easy today. Pretty much just throwing a big white hair jig, just paralleling the weed lines, and then in the afternoon chasing around smallmouth. So.
This is competitive, right? So you got guys looking at where's Kobe's boat? Where's Kobe going? Did you get a little of that today?
A little bit. It's hard to hide in that big lund. So, you know.
You haven't tried different hair, like a different hat? Get on the.
Maybe I should.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
Yeah. For future reference, that might be a thing. All right. Well, congratulations to you, Kobe. Well done.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let's see some of those fish.
Oh yeah, let's see some. He's got like. And 18 pounds of fish, something in there's got a little girth to it. There you go. There's a couple of them. Look at those things. All right, his 3-day total is 54.56. That's a statement right there. Well done, Kobe. 54.56. All right, we're gonna let you know our top 10, both our co-anglers and our boaters. We'll give them a little time for that to make it legal. He's gonna get a couple pictures, of course. And in the meantime, we're gonna go away for a little bit and come back. All right, we'll be back. We'll tell you who our top 10 for both boaters and co-anglers in just a moment. Our state champion. Hang tuned. Hang tight. We'll be right back.
Holy smokes! If you're good enough, there's a way to the top.
Bass Nation is the foundation of B.A.S.S, the grassroots. The dream was to fish the Bassmaster Classic.
Started fishing ponds with my grandpa when I was young. You know, I was working a 9-to-5 every day of my life. And here I am now, fish 2 classics.
Without the Bass Nation, there's no way I would be living my dream. There's no way I would be fishing the Elite Tour.
Doesn't matter what age group you are.
I absolutely feel a sense of pride. It's a family.
It truly is the working man's way of getting to the elites. Probably still the best way to make the Classic.
One of the most important things that Bass Nation taught me was versatility. It's a great learning tool for a lot of the guys that work and the weekend guys. That's your only route. Without Bass Nation, I wouldn't be here today.
Find a club near you at bassmaster.com/nation.
Bass Nation, let me hear ya.
All right. Welcome back, Bass Nation. Again, out here in Arrowwoods Resort here on Lake Darling. And we're going to get this all situated. Got Peter here. Peter's got himself a big check, but it's not for him. It's for someone else. And Peter, why don't you take this away here? No, I'll do it. I'll call it. You can hold the check. I'll bring the people up here. We have from United Way of Pope and Douglas counties, we've got Jen Javis, who is the executive director. Come on up here, Jen. Get in the sun. Come up in the sun. We got Andrew Cavers, who's on the board. Hi, Andrew. How are you? Good. Okay, it was a good day, right, Jen?
It's been a good 3 days. It's been a good week. I got to meet these guys in person on Tuesday night, and all week long we've just had encounters, and they've been giving back to our community while fishing here in this beautiful lakes area. So we're so lucky to have them here.
Rick, you want to say anything about this?
You know, it was absolutely fantastic coming up to Alexandria this year, working with Andrew and then with Jen with the United Way, and on Tuesday night at our pre-tournament meeting, and we did a silent auction to raise some money for the United Way. Plus, like I said this morning, we were there stuffing backpacks for the kids going back to school and in a couple of weeks. So, Jen, Andrew, on behalf of the Minnesota Bass Nation and all of its anglers, we're presenting you this check for $4,000.
Right. Thank you.
$4,000. All right, Jen, what can you do with $4,000?
Can I tell you about this? So this is the best part, because for $5, we can feed a child on the weekend through our Backpack Attack program. That means at Minnesota Bass Nation, you just fed 800 kids. That's pretty fantastic. So give yourselves a big round of applause.
All right. Well done. Well done, Bass Nation. And congratulations to United Way. We're going to get a picture of all of you over there. I'll get out of the way.
I might not get all
All right.
Hey,
thank you.
Good to meet you. Good to meet
All right. Well done. All right. We're going to start announcing our top 10. See if I can move this out of the way again. No, we'll get it up here. All right. We're going to do our top 10 for our co-anglers. And we'll get that list. I don't have it. So when I get the list, we'll let you know who. We'll start with our number 10. Again, this will be on our team. Okay. All right. Our co-anglers, our top 10 with a 3-day total of 2264 from Prior Lake Hook Setters, Jason Thomas. Come on up here, Jason. You're on the team, Jason. It's coming around this way. All right. We'll get you so you can be seen. Congratulations, Jason. All right. Well done. How'd it feel?
This feels awesome. Yeah, just had 3 days that really added up, and yeah, I'm really pumped about this. I've only fished from one other state tournament, and I think I got 89. So this is awesome. And big thanks to the Prior Lake Hook Setters. You really learn a lot in that club, and I've been in it for 3 years, and I've done nothing but learn. And I thanks to them for this one.
All right. Let's find out who Jason's teammates are. Up next, 9th place from the Renegade Bassers with a 3-day total of 2267 is James Wolverton. Come on up here, James. He's coming up here again. 3-day total. His first day was 802, second day 684, and today 781. Congratulations, James.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to keep this going, I think. Let's go. We got number 8. Who's your teammate? It is Tanner Albrecht from the Prior Lake Hook Setters. Coming up here, Tanner. His 3-day total, 2328. That is, yeah, this is pigeon. We know that. It's going to stick, Tanner. Sorry. All right. Congratulations, Tanner.
Honestly, throwing a jig today worked pretty well. Or Texas rig. That's what I got most of my fish on.
Pigeon and a Texas rig. There we go. All right. Now, coming up next, we have from Fat Belly Bassmasters with a 3-day total of 2345. That is Patrick Strader. Come on, Patrick. There he is. All right. Just enough today, that's for sure. It felt good, right?
Yeah. Redemption shot again today. Oh, redemption from yesterday.
Yeah. A little dip in the middle. It's like a smiley face. Big,
Absolutely.
big, small, big.
Absolutely. I fished terrible yesterday, but made up for it today. And it
All
worked
right.
out.
On the team. There you go.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Patrick.
Thank you.
Congrats. All right. There you go. Number 6 with a 3-day total of 2364 from Prior Lake hook setters, Miles Lausch. Come up here, Miles. On the team, state of Minnesota, Miles. Congratulations, Miles.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a good tournament. This is my first 3-day tournament ever, and I can honestly say I did something different every day. So it was great.
So a great program because you can ride along with a guy.
Great program, and I had 3 days of absolutely amazing boaters, and we got on the fish, and it was a lot of fun. So,
Congrats. That goes Miles Lausch. All right. Next up, our number 5 fisherman for 3 days from the Stellar Bass Masters with a 3-day total of 2459. Todd Seeger. Come up here, Todd. Coming around the mountain. There he is. All right. All right.
Good deal. Thank you.
See, you went from 9 to 8 to 7, but that was enough.
Yeah, well, going backwards isn't the way you want to do it. But I want to thank the Bass Nation. First of all, this was a great tournament. My first day tournament at all. So this was great for me. Thank you to Stellar Bass. Thank you to everybody that's here. Great time.
All right. Cool. Good having you. He's on the team. There's Todd Seeger. He's going to get a picture. All right. Next up, our number 4 boater. Our co-boater. Sorry about that. Yeah, look at that. Right. With a 3-day total of 2487 from the Renegade Bass Masters, Logan Stensrud. Come up here, Logan. Get those shades off. You got to see the smile in the eyes. How'd it go?
Went good. 3 days of good fishing and got 3 each day, so that's all you can ask for.
Close to 8 on the first day and second day, up to 9 on the second day. So it all worked.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Logan Stensrud. All right. Next up, our 3rd non-boater with a 3-day total of 2497 out of the Milfoil Mafia, Matt Plouffe. Come on up here, Matt. There he comes. And Matt just snuck over the line today. He had just enough to get himself in there. Congratulations, Matt.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, that second day, you had to like that.
Yeah, the second day was a good day. I couldn't do anything wrong, unlike today.
Okay. That's how it works, right? But you're in. All right, part of the team. Congratulations to you, Matt. All right, that's Matt Plouffe. All right, next up, representing the teens in the world, we got with a 3-day total of 2563 from Twin City Bass, none other than George Havers. Come up here, George. I was going to say the future of fishing, but he's the present right now. Congratulations to you, George. George had a 3-day total, I said, of 2563. It was 767, 934, and 862. How'd it go?
It went pretty good. All the bites I got were better, but I didn't actually catch that much fish. But
so you go back to school in a couple of weeks, and you'll be like, I want a tournament thing. I did all right.
Yep.
All right, they're watching at home, right? They always do. All right, congratulations to you, George. Congratulations on the team. All right, our co-angler for the state of Minnesota for 2022 is none other with a 3-day total of 2764. State champion from the Zumbro Valley Bass Masters, Perry C. Come on up here, Perry. Well done, Perry. All right, come over here, Perry, just for a sec. Okay. Tips for people. What do you got?
Wacky rig today. So smallies.
Is that every day? Wacky rig?
Just this morning. So all my fish are kind of wacky.
Okay. All right. You went wacky and won. How about that? Congratulations, Perry. All right, our state champion right here, Perry C. from the Zumbro Valley Bass Masters. And those 10 fishermen are going to represent Minnesota this next year. They'll be back here trying to defend their title. All right, we're going to go from our co-boaters to our pros. All right, let's start this out with our 10th place fisherman. And this starts out from Prior Lake Hook Setters with a 3-day total of 40.35. That is Jay Swanson. Come up here, Jay. You're on the team. Congratulations to you, Jay. And how'd it go?
Better than expected. I've always struggled out on this lake and just locked a jig in my hand all week and flipped deep coontail.
Flip deep coontail. Okay, that first day, 1561, that helped.
That was huge. That was huge. And, you know, of course, every fisherman will tell you they lost a few. I lost a few that would have made this not as tight, but it worked out.
All right. Congratulations. You're on the team. Thanks, Jay. Jay Swanson, everyone. All right. Our number 9 fisherman for the state of Minnesota here. 40.94 3-day total. From the Lunker Squad Bassmasters, Justin Hill. Coming up here, Justin. The peanut gallery went nuts over there, Justin. All right. Congratulations to you. 9th place boater today. You're on the team. How'd it go?
It started out horrible. I get in the boat, my life jacket inflated. I went to go grab my nicotine pouches, and they were full of water. And then my boots filled up with water. So, I mean, the fishing started out all right. Then it got really slow. But other than that, it was all right, Dan.
Hey, and you're on the team.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Congratulations. All right. That is Justin Hill on the team at number 9. All right. With a 3-day total of 41.90 out of the Fat Belly Bats Masters, Lance Jensen. Come on up here, Lance. I was told you have a big hat. Is that right? Is that right? All right. All right. 3-day total of 41.90. And it was that first day that really did it for you.
It was. I caught 5 fish yesterday and 6 today. So it was a grind.
Total.
It was a grind. But they were all top water, 10 feet or less. So.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, congratulations on the team. Thanks, Lance. Lance Jensen for the Fat Belly Bassmasters. All right. Number 7 on the team this year with a 3-day total of 42.83 from the West Central Bassmasters, Justin Schneider. Come up here, Justin. Come on, Justin. West Central Bassmaster 7th place, and it was, if we look here, it was really those first 2 days did it for you.
Yeah, today was really a grind, but that was the same for everybody. So I knew if I could get at least 12 pounds, I figured I'd be in, and pretty stoked. This is my 3rd year straight on the team, and just like to keep the momentum rolling.
All right. Congratulations. There it is. Justin Schneider, everyone, from West Central Bassmasters. All right. Number 6 from the Elko Eliminators with a 3-day total of 43.31, Daniel Welsh. Coming up here, Daniel. All right. The Elko Eliminators. Daniel, what was it that did it for you?
I was basically fishing shallow all week. Kind of felt like I was running out of fish yesterday and just kind of junk fish today. And I didn't think I had enough weight, but it was a tough day for everybody. So squeaked in there.
Squeaked in there at number 6. Congratulations to you, Daniel. All right, on the team. There you go. Daniel Welsh, everyone. All right, next up, number 5. Let's get to our top 5 here with a 3-day total of 43.47 from the Lunker Squad Bassmasters, Daniel Fabiano. Get up here, Daniel. Yay. Some hardware. All right, come on up here, Daniel. You're on the team already, right?
Team?
Yeah.
Already? How? Why?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, great. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah.
What was it for you?
It was tough today. Really tough. Obviously, I had that great 17.5-pound day 1. Slipped a little yesterday with 13.5, and obviously just kind of had that same pattern going down to 12.5 today. But I had it at 3.8, and that was my saving grace, I think, today. So, you know, I really wanted to make the team in 2020. It came in 12th just by a couple ounces. So this one, I'm loving this one. Yeah.
All right. Congratulations to you, Daniel. All right. Daniel Fabiano, the Lunker Squad Bassmasters. All right. Number 4 with a 3-day total of 44.90 from the Twin Ports Bass Club. Twin Ports Bass Club. Eric Ritter, coming up here, Eric. There he is. All right, from the Twin Ports, and same thing for you. That day 1 was good.
Yeah, I got off to a great start day 1, had that big bag real early and got to just kind of scout around. And it was kind of a grinder the last 2 days. I was on really nice fish today, just didn't connect, and I left them early.
You know, I kind of went in with the mentality I should fish for the win, and then halfway through the day I was fishing conservative just to get my limit. And if I would have stuck with the big fish, I wouldn't have ran out of time at the end. But it is what it is. I'm happy to be back. Fourth place, I'll take it all day long.
All right, congratulations to you. All right, Eric Ritter, everyone. He's gonna get a photo. All right. All right, next up from Twin City B.A.S. with a 3-day total of 45.07, Brian Bengtson. Congratulations, Brian. Come up here, Brian. Okay, for you, it was really that day one was ridiculous. 19 pounds?
Yeah, I mean, if you would have told me I would have caught 19 pounds on Lahamadu in the middle of summer, I would have called you a liar. But I found that spot in practice. My Drew on our team caught one. I'm like, oh, there's some big fish here. I pulled up there and I had 15 pounds on day one when I pulled up there, and I threw 15 pounds back because I called them all with that 19 pounds. And boy, there's none left because you could see my 12 pounds on day two. But today I kind of scrapped it. I made a right call in the morning, get a limit, got a big bite, got a respectable bag today because I really thought I was in trouble yesterday, but no, we figured it out. So,
all right. Congratulations, Brian.
Thank you.
All right, Brian Bengtson from the Twin City B.A.S. All right, second place for the state of Minnesota for 2022 with a 3-day total of 47.64 from Central Lakes, Ross Olson. Congratulations, Ross, coming up here. I mean, you had two really good days, 1 and 2, right?
Yeah. First 2 days were really good. Today was a lot tougher. I only got 7 bites today all day. So
seven bites.
That was all I had.
Did rain matter?
Rain didn't matter. The wind switched and that changed things.
Okay. All right. Number 2. Did you think coming in you'd be there?
I was hoping, but I didn't know if my stretch would hold up all 3 days. So
all right. Congratulations to you, Ross Olson, everyone. All right. Peter's got something he's got to say.
Quickly, you guys that made the state team, do not leave, please. We got to get a team picture. So stick around. Thank you.
All right. Now we're going to, I guess, crown our state champion for 2022 right here in Alexandria at the Tournament of Champions for 2022 with a 3-day total of 54.56 from the Aquaholics, none other than Kobe Koenig. Come up here, Kobe. Congratulations. All right, Kobe. We learned a little bit earlier that it was a few things that you did right. And what do you think of what is that kind of put you over the top today?
Oh boy. Overall, I had actually a pretty rough practice. But I knew an area that some bigger ones lived in. And so most of the practice, I just chased smallmouth, trying to figure them out. And I ended up not needing as many as I thought I did. Kind of largemouth saved me yesterday. And then today I was just able to chase smallmouth for quite a while. So it was a super, super fun 3 days. Thanks to Bassmaster. Thanks to Lund, Ray's Marine, whole bunch of other people. Thanks to my family for coming down. Couldn't do it with all of them or without all of them. So
congratulations to you, Kobe. Our champion for 2022 Tournament of Champions, Kobe Koenig, ladies and gentlemen, right here. All right, congratulations. It is. All right, I think that's going to close it out. Again, the Tournament of Champions. Peter, any final words?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to thank everybody. This is it's been a wonderful tournament. Thanks again to City of Alexandria and Arrowwood Resort. Been fantastic. And, you know, if you guys want to get involved in Minnesota Bass Nation, here it is. Minnesota MNBassNation.org. Give us an email. We can find you a club around the state. So thank you, everybody, for coming out this last 3 days. We really appreciate it. And have a good evening.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you, everyone, as well. I'm Joe Krakowski, having a good night here in the state of Minnesota, but also Alexandria. Thanks for joining us. Take care, all. See you later.
Holy smokes! If you're good enough, there's a way to the top.
Bass Nation is the foundation of B.A.S.S. the grassroots. The dream was to fish the Bassmaster Classic.
Started fishing ponds with my grandpa when I was young. I was working a 9-to-5 every day of my life. And here I am now, fish 2 classics.
Without the Bass Nation, there's no way I would be living my dream. There's no way I would be fishing the Elite Tour. Doesn't matter what age group you are.
I absolutely feel a sense of pride. It's a family.
It truly is the working man's way of getting to the elites.
Probably still the best way to make the Classic.
One of the most important things that Bass Nation taught me was versatility. It's a great learning tool for a lot of the guys that work and the weekend guys. That's your only route. Without Bass Nation, I wouldn't be here today.
Find a club near you at bassmaster.com/nation.